Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Unreal World, and we are back for another episode of the Runaway Slave playthrough. Actually, this is Can We Survive Inside of a Cave playthrough. That's right, we have moved everything here to the cave. Well, we didn't move everything. Our camp is still fine, our cabin is still intact. Everything of value is back there, really, but we are over here right now testing out a cave theory. Can we smoke meat inside a cave? And I will show you the cave here in a little bit, but first we got to get the meat, right? So we've done some work on the cave. Now it's time to test it out with this elk here, hopefully. I've gone to the trouble, and we're actually here near the cave. You can see that X is the cave home that we've stationed ourselves at. This is kind of our hunting ground. That was the whole point of it, was to have like a secondary hunting ground. And as you can see, it's successful so far. So I've zoomed in, just getting ready. I haven't done a thing with this animal except zoom in. So it is time to start the episode and start the hunt. Here we go. So I'm going to wield a fine broadhead. You can see it's starting to take off, starting to move on me. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the shot. Let's move after we shoot it. Now we are near some trees. This isn't the best place for this, but I'm still not going to let this go. Okay, he didn't even notice the shot. Let me go ahead and put my skis back on. So I need my ski stick in my hand. All right, let's try and maneuver ourselves around behind him. See, because we're closing in on the forest. I can tell by the change in elevation there. Whenever you see those little hills pop up, you know you're getting close to a forested area. Or maybe it's just a hill itself. We are up north in the map, so yeah, here's the forest. It's very easy to see a lot of hills and mountains too. I'm going to grab my arrow. That was a good arrow. All right, so we've definitely got ourselves in a better spot here. Let's just see if we can close in on him a little bit. Because now I'm between him and that forest. So if I can get him to run, hopefully he'll run in the direction of the open marshland. All right, so he's just taking a poop. Let me go ahead and wield my arrow. I think I'm going to take this shot from here. It's a bit of a long shot, but fine. Oh, I got to wield it first. Okay, I got my ski stick. It's a bit of a process whenever you're going for this type of thing in the winter. Ooh, that was way off. Well, try again. Let's just do a regular broadhead at him. Oh, that made me move in a little bit. I took my skis off here, but that's okay. Let's grab another arrow. Just trying to move in. Endurance is definitely going to hurt now because we're slugging our way through the snow, but he let me get a little bit closer to him, so I'm going to take another shot. Oh, man, come on with these. Let's do it. One more time. Move a little bit. Okay, he's running. Let's take one more shot at him. Then I'm going to have to put my skis on and chase him. Ah! Damn, that's like 6 shots. All a miss. Okay, so I got to grab my ski stick again, re-equip it. Now we're good. We're skiing. I am in stealth mode right now, so I'm going pretty slow, but I just want to maintain my energy where it's at. Oh, there he is. Okay. See, there's forest all around us here. Let me go ahead and grab another arrow. I'm going to try a fouling arrow. I have so much, it seems like I have such better luck with these. It's crazy. But it's worth trying. I might have to go home and make some more of these if we hit him. Almost. That was a closer one than we've had so far. All right, he's too far. Let's get our skis back on. It's tedious. This winter hunting can be a real challenge. I mean, hunting at any time of year is a challenge, no doubt about it. All right, we got arrows everywhere. Let me try and retrieve some of these because I'm starting to feel less and less good about this hunt, but I haven't given up yet. I do want to take the time to get our ammunition, though. This is a lot of hard work went into getting all these arrowheads made. So he looks like, here's his latest tracks. At least I can pick these up, though. Did he go into the forest? Looks like he might have just popped out the other side, though. Let me see if I can't find his tracks real quick. Maybe not. He might have just gone right back in there. Let's see here. So now that I got my arrows, let's zoom out real quick. Give you an idea of exactly where I'm at. There's our cave to the south, so I'm just north of it. Didn't take me long to find somebody just zooming around up here. Because we are in a part of the map, the world I should say, where there's like no civilization around almost at all. So nobody comes up here to hunt except us, which is pretty nice. Just, I don't know about this boy. I'm willing to give him a try. keep looking for him, but oh, there's another arrow stuck in that tree right there. Well, glad I came back for that reason. So we've recovered, I would say, most of the arrows I shot. Let me see if I can just pick him up again. If not, we'll keep trying for something else. Okay, there he is right there, the small bull elk we were tracking. I managed to come in and out of the world map several times and reacquire him. Now he's running. All right, I'm just going to keep skiing after him. Our endurance is good. It's staying very steady. If we look, we have become an expert skier, so we have really leveled up quite a bit this season here, which is great. It's just we can't keep up with an elk going at full speed. Yep, he's gone back into the forest. See, this really is just not the best area. That big old patch of forest right there in the middle is too good of a hiding spot for those animals, any of them that might occur around that area. So I'm going to stick to try and get something out in the open. It's just tempting, even when you see something big like that at the edge of the map. You feel compelled to go for it. You got to try it. But luckily, I think we recovered most of our arrows. Yeah, I think I did actually get. I had 3 fine, 3 fouling, plus the broadheads, so we're good. Yeah. Back to where we were. All right, so I'm determined to test this cave before we start to think about, our final goal for the series and stuff, which, by the way, as I've pointed out a couple times, I believe is to return back to civilization from whence we came and get revenge on our captors. So there is a tribe of the purple culture down here, the baddies. I believe that's this one right here, the one that, yeah, that's not part of the white civilization. They're neutral or friendly territory, so we don't have to worry about them, but we're just avoiding all kinds of civilization except this one right here. We shall one day soon revisit this one in an attempt to, I guess, destroy the village, take it out, wipe it out, just for personal vengeance. That's what we're all about. They've traumatized this character. He can never be a part of normal society again. Plus, there might be some nettle and stuff over there that we want to harvest for the next year. Okay, well, I had to come back to the cave. Still don't have any animal with me, no kills, but it was getting too much snow out there to sleep in, so I needed to rest. So I figured I'd show you guys the cave that we've got here. Oh my gosh, there's actually some smoked elk cuts here. These are not from smoking in the cave, though. I brought those with me just as like a backup food source. Although I've got a lot. Yeah, I've got 16 pounds in my bag right now, but so here's what I did. I set up a cabin wall. There's a door right here I'm in and out of, and I started to add ceiling and floor, but just in one strip, basically, just straight ahead, deep into the cave so I can set up, a nice little stove here, oven or whatever. And eventually I'm going to smoke some meat once we can get a kill. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Someone commented that I could also try to do that with a campfire instead of the stove too, which is equally possible for sure. So I will give that a try. If the if the stove fails, or even if it succeeds, we might just try with the campfire as well. It's good to test that stuff for future playthroughs, because if I happen to start in a really difficult area, but I stumble across a cave, a really handy cave, then I know I can construct a shelter, and during the summer months, we can actually smoke some meat. Now check this out. This is another unfortunate situation. Number one, as you can see, it's right next to the edge of the dang forest. And number two, it's very late. It's evening, and the visibility is extremely poor. So I think what I'm going to do is just kill a little bit of time, continue to ski around here until my guy's ready for bed, and see if this elk is still here in the morning. That's probably our best bet. Okay, well, it's not really an elk, but there is a rabbit here that I just stumbled across. I mean, we could still test it on this, so let me take a shot at it. Oh, man, my guy's really been off lately with this shooting. I don't know, it's probably the extra fur mittens and stuff he's wearing, because apparently I've been told that does make a difference. Like if you're wearing a bunch of stuff on your hands, it can affect your shooting. So sometimes it's advisable, if you're really serious about a hunt, maybe to take off your gloves just during the hunt. But I'm more worried about forgetting to put them back on and then get frostbite or something. But no worries, I'm still hunting around. We're going to find something. Okay, here we go now. This looks much more promising. It is starting to head south towards those trees, but might be able to catch it. Tell you what, let's get serious about this one. All right, let me take off my Oh, I would need to hit Shift T. There we go. What do I want to take off? So gloves, mittens. We'll take off the fur mittens. All right, let's encounter this thing. Shoot, where to go? There we go. Yeah, it's elusive. All right, there we go. We've got it. All right, let's see. I'm going to zoom out. Actually, for the first shot, we don't have to. Let me go ahead and wield my fine broadhead. Take our first shot with the very best arrow that we've got now. And let's go ahead and make that. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm going to shoot for the head. Oh, can't believe I missed that. So close. All right, we're taking another shot. Not giving up. Oh, finally we hit one. All right, suffering from a serious cut. It's walking lame. That's gorgeous. So let me go ahead and re-wield my ski stick here. Very important. There we go. Got it. All right. I think I have the ability to pick that up. All right, let's follow the... There he is. Let's look at him. Is he really seriously injured? He might be. Looks a little fatigued. Looks like he doesn't want to run, I can tell you that. He's trying not to move. He's not running. Damn it, I need to spook him. But that's all right. We're in a pretty open area. There he goes. There he goes. Really want to push him, so he starts to fatigue himself, and that leg of his is going to start to be a big issue for him here. But, oh no, we don't want him to run into a tree section here. Looks like he's avoiding it. Where the hell is he going? Well, good news is we are expert skiers now, so he's not going to get away from us in terms of endurance. All right, how's he doing? I hope he didn't rest. He was slightly fatigued. Damn it. Now he's fully rested. Yeah, he got away from me for a little too long, so he was able to lay down, take a little snooze. So I need to put another arrow in him, honestly, to really try and slow him down. This is going to be just like a cat and mouse game. All right, that's good. Let me wield the arrow. It's still pretty far. He's moving away. Every action I take, he steps away from me. Oh, nice. Suffering from a serious cut in the right hind leg and a serious cut in the right hind leg. He's limping, so we've hit that right leg twice now. All right, I'm going to re-wield the stick. Let's get him. All right, go for it. Let's do it. Okay, there he is in my sights. He's a little bit fatigued now. I'm going to keep pushing him. All right, looking very good here. He is very fatigued, so that's exactly where we want him. I'm going to get him a little bit more here, and we're going to have him breathless. Okay, he is now breathless, and we are right behind him. I've got my axe in hand. I'm creeping up on him for no good reason other than I love to be sneaky and stealth up to him. All right, we're going blunt to the legs. We've done enough damage to his hide with our arrows, so I don't want to poke any holes in it with my axe or slash at him. I'm just going blunt to the legs. It might take a little bit longer, but this way you won't damage his hide any further. All right, now blunt to the head. Now that he's unconscious, we go for the killing blow. There we go. He is dead. We can stand on top of him. That means he is ours. So obviously, first step is to go ahead and skin him. Ooh, we're cold. That reminds me. Need to put those mittens back on. First things first. I think that did actually make a serious difference, didn't it? Because that was the first time we were able to hit something when I took the mittens off. So that's a good little tip there. So let's grab a broad. No, I don't want the arrow. What I want is my ski stick so we can ski again. Now, I am going to go ahead and build a fire. I've got this skin on me. So we got the winter elk skin. That's ready to go, but our guy is cold. So I really need to get a big fire going while I butcher this guy. I think we're going to be okay in terms of our clothing because now we're getting chilly, which is a step up from cold. That's better than cold, but I'm not going to risk it. It's instant death. If you try and spend, not instant, but if you try and spend like 3 or 4 hours doing a task like this out in the middle of the freezing cold winter and you're not prepared, your guy will freeze to death before you can, interrupt the task sometimes if you're not prepared or whatever. So I'm going to get a blazing fire going. Look at that. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Let's go ahead and rest a little bit, and let's butcher him up. No risk. Now we're sweating. Perfect. Just what we wanted. All right, and let's pick up everything there. And, okay, we've got way too much stuff on us now. Wow, that was a good one. 270 elk cuts. That's big. So I'm going to drop the bones and the antlers. Don't need those, but yeah, I've still got too much stuff here. So let's see exactly. Let me zoom out. Where exactly are we? Pretty far from the cave, to be honest. Pretty far. I guess I will go ahead and still. I made this mistake last time. I didn't put a marker here. So I'm just going to put a marker on the map that says meat on the world map. And then I'm going to drop it on the world map like this, not the local terrain. In fact, since I'm going to do this, let me go ahead and grab those bones. Yeah, I'll take these to the world map too so we can pick these up again in the future. No reason to leave them here if we don't need to. All right, so I'll drop, let's try 45 cuts. Nope, not quite enough. Let's drop another 25. There we go. So now I can move. And there's a bunch of meats in there, 70 elk cuts and some bones and antlers. So ideally, I'm going to get home. No, I'm not going to hunt anymore here. I'm going to get back to the cave and we're going to, I mean, obviously I can dry this meat, so that's not an issue right now. The test is can I smoke it? So first things first, what I'll do is I'll probably dry most of it just to get it, safely preserved so I'm not playing around with this animal's, good the remains and stuff here. We don't want to let it go bad. So same with the skin. I'll get that processed. Come on, let me inside. There we go. All right. The only thing is I don't know if I have enough cordage. I brought a little bit, but I maybe should have planned for this a little bit better. Where is it? It's so hard to see in here too. That's another problem with the cave. Unless you got an active fire going, it's really hard. There we go. So the fireplace doesn't give off a lot of light, does it? Let me see. Do I have a torch on me? No, I think they're all sitting over here. Let me grab a torch. This won't take long. I just have to light it. Takes just like a minute or two. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Ah, there they are. So we got the cordage right here. Let's grab those. Now, all right, we've got the fire going. We might as well test the smoker now since it's already basically prepared. So let's see. I'll do it right here at this location. Skills S, C for cooking. And then for smoking, it is the E button. So we hit E, select what we want. It does say we have a heated room. I think that's the test right there. I think we just passed it, that first option. Because if you don't have the heated room, it won't work. Boom. All right, we're going to do the maximum. And, yep, there we go. Okay, it worked. So I've got a pile of meat being smoked here right now. After 15 days, it'll be ready. And I'm sure, just like any other place, like a regular hand-built cabin or smokehouse, you're going to have to keep the fire going. So let's get some boards. I'm just burning these boards now. Not worried about those. Put those in there. That'll be for tomorrow. Just getting it set up so we can come in here real easy and take care of that. Now, here's the deal. I'm not actually going to smoke the entire batch of this. We'll just dry the rest of it right here because drying is the superior method. Oh, crap. I don't even have the right. Yeah, I don't have enough cordage. So, all right. Let me take a little time to prepare the skin and go get everything I need for some more cordage. Then hopefully we can pick up that meat that's on the world map. Okay, well, you can see we're back here at the location I marked. Let's check it. And the 70 elk cuts are still okay. They don't even say stale on them yet, which means it's like stale's the precursor to rotten, basically. So I think we're going to be able to get these home successfully. Let me go ahead and delete this one. No reason to leave these old markers up here if they don't have a purpose. Just kind of confuses things. I like to use so many markers that I feel it's important to delete the ones that I don't have any relevance for anymore, basically. All right, so we're heading back to our cave right away. The skin is not, or the fur, I should say, is not totally done, but it is still preserving, so, or not preserving, it's just on its final stages here before we need to beat it out. Now, that's something else, too. I need to get like a log or a surface that I can beat out my skins here with, but that's not hard to find. So, it has been a very successful experiment for this cave. I'm honestly even curious about, I should have tested it without the walls and stuff first. I have a feeling you couldn't do it even if you went all the way back here and just had a nice big roaring campfire. But really, for scientific purposes, I should have done it that way. I should have started just no door, just a big fire in the very back of the cave. Is that enough to be a heated room? No? Okay, well then I try a fireplace, in a cave with no door. If that's not, then I put the door on there, and finally it would work because this would work. It's, the only downside to this is it's a pain in the butt to keep it lit constantly Because if you got a cabin, you don't have to worry about that. You can see everything. But in this dark cave, man, it's impossible. But it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. So, ooh, I think it's time to get the meat finished. Like I said, I'm actually going to take it out here and we'll just dry it instead of playing around with the smoking. Smoking is honestly a pain in the butt. What? Did I run out? Yeah, I'm out of cordage again. Oh my gosh. I'll have to go get some. All right, you guys. Well, I've got the fire started again in here. I might as well pick this stuff up now. I only dropped it to just reduce weight during our hunt. So, looks like our elk cuts, the smoked ones, are still going strong. The cave is a perfect spot for this, guys. Perfect shelter. Made by Mother Nature herself. You don't have to put, well, you got to put a little effort into it, but very little compared to a full size cottage. I'm liking this. I'm thinking at some point in another playthrough in the future, we're going to incorporate like a totally primitive living situation. I think that'll be cool. But speaking of which, guys, as I mentioned, we're probably drawn to a close shortly with this playthrough. We're going to try and, like I said, get revenge on our captors. But after that, I've got plans for a brand new one. It's going to be an island playthrough. That's all I'm going to tell you about it. But if you are interested, there is the very first episode is up early on my Patreon account. So shameless plug, if you'd like to donate $2 a month, you can access that early episode and many other different videos I've got up on the Patreon account. Even if you decide not to, guys, I appreciate everybody out there who tunes in for the Unreal World. As I've said before, wonderful community. I'm really glad to discover that there's a good, solid audience for this game. I really appreciate you guys. So tune in for the coming episodes, guys. We're going to be having a nice, fine adventure, I think, upcoming. I appreciate everybody. Hit that like button for me, and I will see you on the next one.